Well, I guess tonight we're going to start on the removal of the engine from Granddad's Easy Go. First thing you should probably do is disconnect the battery. I don't know how well this will go because I've never taken the motor out of one, but we're going to attempt it. Next we'll work on disconnecting the throttle cable. I'm using a 13mm. I take that back. This is the choke cable I'm removing. Get that off to the side. Now next I'm going to attempt to remove the throttle cable. Okay, the throttle cable is not fully detached yet. If you can see right here, there's this little clip that you just slide down and pop it off the ball that's on the carburetor. And next I'm going to attempt to remove the clip down here, this piece here with a pair of pliers. Okay, I've now freed the throttle cable. There's the little clip. Fits in the square hole right behind it here. Next I'm going to remove the clutch belt. Just simply roll it over the back clutch. Next I'm going to attempt to remove the bolts off of the starter alternator with a 10mm and 8mm socket. Next I'm going to remove the tensioning bolts for the starter generator, located just under the throttle cable, which is 15 millimeter. Now with the bolt drawn up, loosened up, whatever, should be able to remove the belt by rotating the pulley over. I almost forgot to mention that on the back of the starter generator there are 2 more electrical connections that will have to come off, and then after that I will remove the field lines and we'll see what happens next. Okay, for better clarity I'm going to go ahead and remove the breather housing. I believe it's these 2 bolts here, which are 10 millimeter, so I can better see what I'm doing. Well, behind the cover it appears that there are 4 bolts instead of just the previous 2. I'll go ahead and continue to remove those. A lot of oil down there. Okay, I have those 4 bolts removed, and neglect of me paying any attention whatsoever. On the back side there are 2 more bolts. And next I will unplug the coil and the other wiring harness from the engine. Move it off to the side. Farther down, there's a ground wire attached to here that'll have to be removed. I've also removed the fuel lines. Next, right below the pulley you'll see a bolt that runs to the other side. It'll take 2 19 millimeters to remove that, and then you should be able to pull the starter generator. Okay, the starter generator has been removed. I believe that the accelerator cable is going to have to be removed because I don't have enough play to go around the clutch, which it connects right on the back of the transaxle. So I guess I'll get it removed. Okay, next I'm going to try to remove the manifold bolts and brackets that hold the exhaust on. I believe there's some down farther. And those will take a 12 millimeter socket or wrench. I just hope they don't break. Okay, I now have the exhaust and muffler off. There was 3 bolts on the top and a larger one in the bottom, which ended up being a 13 millimeter to complete the removal. Later on in a future video, we're going to be replacing the exhaust from this big gnarly thing. To this here, which I also made in an earlier video. It is baffled on the inside for back pressure reasons. I don't know if it's true or not. They said these engines don't operate very well without any back pressure, but we're going to make it flow a little bit better. This here is a 1 inch, and this is ungodly small. There'll still be a reduction in the size, but not by much. So we'll call it quits for today, and I'll pick up tomorrow. And it looks like the only thing we got left to do is remove the motor mount bolts. I believe there to be 6 or 8. I know there's 4 on the bottom, and there's 2 here in the front. Yes, there'll be 8. There's 2 in the back, 2 in the front, and 4 on the bottom. So we'll continue this tomorrow.
You just got that tight soil.
We'll get this bottom plate off.
So you gonna get it off?
Yep.
I don't know how much gas is in this thing.
Pretty full.
If I give you that pan where you eat it, you close your eye more than you do the rest of it. That makes sure you open that can up, I bet you don't eat it.
I know I should have made a full video for it, but I got the clutch off. The way I done it without buying their tool is on these a 3/4 inch bolt, 3 inches long. I don't know if it has to be 3 inches, but it works. And just fill the hole full of grease, and the hydraulic pressure will push it off there, and just hit it with a mallet a few times on the back, and that pops right off.